is not that person. Tiny has something that she can bring to the table. But if you're a talentless, nothing ass bitch, if you just like any other bitch out there, except you got old and now you not fine, and the only claim to fame that you have is that this is who the fuck you was fucking, and you had a baby by this motherfucker, which is easy as fuck because... And this is yet another episode of Are You Serious? Now, today, what I have brought to the table with all of my notes and documents to prove what I'm saying is there is such thing as a bad boy curse, Rockefeller curse, and Rockefeller does trickle down to Dipset. And now we're getting to see the MMG curse. The first rule of making deals with the devil is don't. What we first saw, now let me give you a little evidence. The first sign, the first, outbearing, outlandish thing that came forth that should have let us know right then and there that there was a curse and someone had made a deal with an evil entity was listen and watch how unique MMG was as far as the come up of it. It came up at a time of where music was already going in a direction of lyricism being thrown out the window. You had the Trap or Die situation going on, because this is when Every Day I'm Hustling came out. That was what a sound. It was a time of Drake was just budding, and this is when it was first feeling So Far Gone. And Rick Ross comes out with this flow. I'm in through 22. She said she 22. My shit been banging. Hey yo, you gotta hear that part. Yeah yo. Every day I'm hustling. It's like that. It's like the nigga got bars, but he a Southside nigga, and then I cut him wide, I cut him long, I cut him fat. I keep on coming back, yeah! You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga was live as fuck. And it was something different, whatever like that. And look how powerful he was, to where when it came out that he was a correctional officer, he lied and said that he wasn't. But even with pictures, it wasn't enough to, offset him, whatever like that. He was coming in at the perfect time. And, how many times do you see a correction? Like, when the fuck does this happen? A correctional officer comes in from a fucking jail, and he knows so much about the business to where he can build a fucking empire. Making all the right moves, and any wrong move that he made, it was behind the scenes to where he learned from it and kept going. Now, what we know about making deals is that you have to give something. That's in any transaction. You're going to have to give something. So what are you giving? With this whole Illuminati, if that's what we want to call it, which I don't believe that's the name of it. I think the name can't even be spoken. But you have to give something, and it has to be a blood sacrifice. This is where it comes from. But it doesn't have to be someone dying. What's really being sold, what's being transferred here, is souls. Music, I don't want to get too deep into it, but music has spirits. It embodies spirits itself. I remember doing things to Future's Pluto album. I don't give a fuck about no mixtape. That shit was an album. Pluto, the album, I did things. I can still remember doing things to that music that made no fucking sense. But because that music was on, like, my pain running deeper than the ocean. Man, like, I'm trying to drive it. We ain't gonna never end. Like, that shit was... And Future can't really rap, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the style of it. And Rick Ross is different because he can actually rap. These songs that he makes. But, going from a correctional officer to, one of the biggest rappers in the game doesn't come without some nefarious things being done. If you're if you have any sense in this music business, you know that it's not what you can do, you know, how much money you have, it's who you know and what will you do, you know what I'm saying? When he got in with, we can see this, when he did the Black Bottle Boys and Bugatti Boys shit with Puff, I think that's when the shit really went dark, and we can see it. And you know, there were already signs and imagery. We saw images showing that he may have went to the dark side, you know, and shit like that. I'm not, you know, that type of person, but with something like this and looking at this situation, he's fighting something that we can't see. And I don't think it's just him popping too many Viagras and having heart attacks, or him not being able to stop doing drugs, saying that he was on a pear diet and shit like that. I think he's running from something that is within. Is whatever he's running from is internal. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't get away from it. Whenever the chicken comes home to roost, it's not gonna be a good day. So he don't got too much longer. I think the best case scenario for him would be if he just dies before whoever he sold, you know, what cannot be gotten back to, destroys his image and really put some stuff out there. I'm gonna make a video about that bitch of a baby mama he got. I'm gonna make a whole video about this bitch. I have a ratchet baby mamas, nothing ass baby mamas. I have a fucking, oh man, because bitch, you haven't done anything, you can't do shit. If your name would not have been known unless you did something that every normal girl can do, like what makes you unique? So don't talk like you're unique. This is the same thing with Toya Wright. Tiny is not that person. Tiny has something that she can bring to the table. But if you're a talentless, nothing ass bitch, if you just like any other bitch out there, except you got old and now you not fine, and the only claim to fame that you have is that this is who the fuck you was fucking, and you had a baby by this motherfucker, which is easy as fuck because anybody can do it. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. But that's gonna be a whole nother video. But she don't know the deal that he made. She don't know what the fuck is going on. She's a stupid bitch. Fuck that bitch. I'll make a whole video about that shit. I don't like nobody entitled bitch, because you don't work. I don't like no bitch that don't do shit, bitch, but you talking like you a bad bitch. No, bitch, you Rick Ross, ugly baby mama, the ugly one. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, more to that shit, like, bitch, you got fucked on tape, you stupid bitch. You know what I'm saying? Get that money and shit like that and shut the fuck up. I thought you was on the team for a little minute until goddamn you fuck around this bitch and after you goddamn sued 50 Cent, which is Rick Ross' goddamn enemy, after you sued him, now you come back and get on, like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? This nigga helped you through all the fucking legal proceedings and shit like that. What the fuck you got going on? Stupid bitch. If you hate the nigga, whatever like that, keep that shit, you know what I'm saying, where I said, that nigga ain't mentioning you, bitch. Nothing ass bitch. I hate nothing ass hoes, dog. Like, bitch, do something. I fuck with Johnny Blaze. I fuck with Lauren London. I fuck with all bad bitches, dog. Black China, I fuck with her. Because she actually, on her own, she's somebody. You know what I'm saying? Karen Stephens, she's somebody. You know what I'm saying? She got famous off of fucking niggas. That's what's up. You gotta claim the fame. You did something that regular bitches don't do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, regular bitches fuck, but if every bitch wrote a story about who they fuck with up like that, they shit wouldn't be as prestige as her shit is. Like, bitch, Karen Stephens, I ain't trying to make this, but Karen Stephens was fucking niggas when they was famous. She wasn't fucking niggas when they was nobody, and then the niggas got famous. Now she trying to ride their coattail like you nothing assholes are doing. Like, bitch, listen, dumb asshole, you getting paid behind the scenes, go ahead and get your money. But don't be on this whole acting like you a bad bitch, like you got fans. You don't have fans. No one gives a fuck about you, can't do shit. Stupid bitch. I hate nothing assholes, dog. If you a real bitch and you a bad bitch and you getting money and you don't need no nigga shit, you know what I'm saying, to actually make you somebody, come on, all that fake famous shit, ho. Fuck is wrong with you, dog? But yeah, dog, we first seen this shit, dog, with Rick Ross. I think that he learned more about seances and actually selling, because you can give souls, I believe you can give spirits, and you can give people over to somebody. If there was a spirit, you can give them over, just like somebody can deliver, a preacher may deliver people to, you know, this side to where they work for him, and you can deliver people over here to this side where they work for him. You know what I'm saying? I think that what he was doing was delivering people at first until, you know, he ran into more troubles, but he fell in love with the fame, and he wanted to go a step further, and he sold himself. And with that, what he got was large, and what he had to give was a large debt. And now he's coming to roost. We saw this first. You know, he was giving people when we saw, I thought that was real fucked up, that he gave Gunplay to the Dark One. He gave Stanley to the Dark One. Flo Rida was able to swivel his way out, and that's what you don't understand. Flo Rida, you motherfucker don't. The name of the song was or it was like Birthday. That was Flo Rida's first song. It was with MMG at the beginning. Flo Rida was for you young motherfuckers. So yeah, Flo Rida, who got out of the shit, whatever like that. Stanley, he gave Gunplay. Gunplay was a blood sacrifice. Gunplay was supposed to die, but he didn't. But he was a blood sacrifice. He bled over it. You can do your research on that. Then we see the demise of. You saw the demise of Wale. We saw that in front of everybody. That was just destroyed an innocent person. We saw Fat Trail being sacrificed. Now we see Meek Mill being sacrificed. And saw with everything he went to say, how he was drugged, how he was just drugged and brought down. Him. This is MMG now. Now we see Rick Ross going through this medical situation to where if you listen to the 911 phone call, it's like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is happening, whatever like that. The dude was, you know, scared, but he's stupid, so he don't know what the fuck going on. Talking about, you know, the man shit on himself and shit like that. The Dark One came to get what he was owed. And I think that what they called a seizure, which was him talking, that's all it was, him talking to the one he made the deal with in that state. And he sold something else. Please believe that there will be another tragedy around Rick Ross before this whole thing is, and he's going to continue to do it. He's going to have to sacrifice people until, you know what I'm saying, he runs out of people to fucking sacrifice. If it's you, me, or anybody else, he doesn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because what he's doing is he's living on borrowed time at this point. Right then, the Dark One came to get what he was owed. He made a deal with him, and he let him come back. Now you see him with hair. This is a transformation that took place. Now, who's to say that the Dark One didn't just say, I'm going to take over this vessel? So who's really behind the eyes of this person now? Not trying to get too metaphysical, but, you know, that's what that is. So I want you to pay attention to that. Be on the lookout for that video I do about his baby mama, because, you know, this shit is getting out of control with these hoes thinking that they did something and thinking they somebody, and that must be spoken about. So, you know, watch out for that. And, you know, this has been another episode of Are You Serious on the Big Facts Podcast. I am A.O. Conseco. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter now. Facebook definitely and shit like that. And rock out, subscribe, like, comment, and let me know how you feel about it, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have to just leave good comments. I fuck with everybody. Everybody who's actually sharing and being a part of this podcast and shit like that. We are #1 in Alabama. I really want to say thank you to everybody who's supporting this shit, whatever like that right now, as we're on the ground floor. There won't be any new friends coming as this shit gets bigger, whatever like that. I'm going to keep my same team. I know what real love looks like. I won't allow any of you bitches to get shit off my motherfucking name. Believe that. We'll see y'all in a minute. Love.